Hi there, good to see you guys back. Today we will talk about a very interesting issue that has perplexed me for a while, and I recently ended up wasting an hour of my time for getting it resolved. So, what happened was that, as you can see, we have a Rust folder and we are doing things here. Now, what happened is I had a file known as random.rs. I was just playing with Rust random package and try to see if this would work. So while doing this, I said let's compile this. So I said okay, Rust C random.rs, and it kept giving me this error, which is unresolved import rand, and it's saying things like extern create rand and things like that to use. By the way, create for them for Rust is like library or a module or something like that. So don't get confused by the word create. It's nothing unusual. You have already come across this word in another concept, another term, but we have come across this. So I tried to add that according to the as the error message says, and I still ran into the problem. And I couldn't figure this out, like what's going on. Like I went to a bunch of googling. I did a lot of Stack Overflowing, googling, and it still won't. The error message won't go. I won't be able to compile this file. Then I came to know that Rust has something known as package manager. So what does this package manager do? It helps us install the dependencies and things like that. So then it turned out that the problem was as simple as you create a directory for your project. Let's call it random project because we are trying to create generate a random number. Then we go to random number. Actually, not even that. So let's delete that random project and just say, so I will tell you how to install cargo and things like that, but you need to have cargo package manager, which is a package manager for Rust. So it's very important. It will save your time, save your um, get you to focus on actually learning Rust rather than wasting time on why things are not compiling. You say cargo new, then you say random project, and look at what it said. It said that random project package it created. So we go to random project, and what do we see? We go to src, and it created this structure for us, and it has this file which is very important. So as you can see, there is a dependencies line in the cargo.tuml file. You got to put that dependency for the rand package over here, and for that what we can do is we can have something like go to that file again, and you come here and you say I need the rand package, and you just have to basically say that the exact format. Let's look at the exact format how this should be. Another possibility is if you don't know what is the exact format is, there's a package known as there's a package manager known as with this cargo. There's also a another useful program known as let's see what is the name of this program. I remember having done something like that. So let's go back and go to our original directory, which is testdir. Open this file. I made the notes when I ran into this problem. So when you go to the end, you see after you create a project, either you can manually add something like this, or you can use the cargo edit. And if you have this cargo edit, then you can simply say cargo add rand. So let's do that and see if that works. So we'll come back and we'll go to our random project that we just created using cargo. There you go, random project. Now we say cargo add rand. Let's see what happens. There you go. So it has installed the dependency. So let's see what it did. If you see this file, this line has been added here, right? And when we did this cargo edit, so any package that you need, that you depend on in your code, you can simply install using cargo add rand if you have the cargo edit though. Otherwise you have to actually manually put this line over here, the package name equal to the string, which is the version number for the package. So after you do that, let's go to our source, and we are not interested in this default main.rs that hello world file that cargo, when we did cargo new random project, it created for us. We want our file which is we want to originally want it to compile. So we go to Rust projects, testdir, and we bring that file random.rs here, and we copy it to main.rs. All right. So now the main.rs is back to what we want it to be. Okay, so here we are. Now we go to the folder, the root of the folder of the new project, and we just say cargo build, and you would see that our not finding the right package problem is gone. See, and there you go. So it created the it actually built for us. It didn't have any problem finding the rand package, and we can say cargo run, and lo and behold, it's basically working as we expect it to work. And with that, I would say that you can also run that program using if you go to the target debug, and it gives the executable name as your project name, so random project. See, so you don't have to do cargo run. If you're curious like what's over there, target debug, you see these are the files, and that's where all the building is going on when you do cargo build and cargo run. So cargo is your friend, and I just wanted to introduce you guys to cargo, and which will help you to install the dependencies and libraries. In this case, the original error message was coming because the missing dependency on a library. Now the same problem, as you can see, is seen here. If you try to build just using Rust C, and then you say, for example, another package which has the rand. Let's see if I have anything like that. Rand star.rs and data types.rs. There you go. Data types.rs is the place where I was just playing around with some rand code. So as you can see, if you hit into this problem like Rust C, and if you see this problem over here anytime, can't find crate, and then you keep hitting your head on the keyboard. So what's going on here? Just install the cargo and go from there. So for that, I just want to recap before I sign off. You need to have the cargo. You need to follow these steps. So you start with cargo new, and then the name of the project. You got to cd into it. You got to modify the line under the dependencies in this file cargo.2ml. If you don't want to do it manually, you can also install something like cargo edit using cargo itself, install cargo edit, and then just do cargo add rand, which will do that this one line change for you. And then it will, when you do cargo build, it will automatically download the dependencies, and after that you can simply say cargo run or run directly using target debug hello world. So that's it for now, and this would be hopefully it helps you anytime you're stuck in kind of compilation errors because you're missing dependencies. With that, I would let you guys go and experiment with Rust. Until next time, goodbye.